let's go with the Chris Bumstead intro. So, what is up, YouTube? Today is another day in my prep, and I got something really interesting for you. And I know that you are not ready. Stay tuned, and I will let you know in a minute what is going on. Boom. We are going to the gym, my home gym, MuscleKing gym, because we have something new outside of the gym. So let's go to see it. We are almost arrived, and I'm so freaking excited. Woo! You know, it's always like Christmas to me when something like this comes into my gym. Oh yeah, we arrived. And guys, when you see a truck like this, look at that. When you see a truck like that, you know that it's Christmas time. You know that something special is going to be delivered. So let's wait the delivery guy and let's unload this new machine. So we actually did it. We are here with the new arrival in the background. And now is the time for the unboxing. So let's go. Okay, so we are done with the unboxing, and look at that, it's so amazing. I love this machine. I love this design. The Bodymasters design is amazing. So you can see immediately that it's not a traditional PEC deck machine. It has a really cool feature that is the knee pad right there, but I will take you inside later with a more accurate review when I will move it inside of my gym. So stay tuned for the review. So guys, I give you a little funny fact. The fun part, the unboxing, is done. Now it's time for the hard part. When you buy or you have machines that are so high quality, well built, so thick, it's very hard to move them. And that's maybe the worst part of having so many cool pieces and so many high quality pieces. Moving them inside of the gym, outside of the gym, for shipping and stuff like that. And especially when you are on prep like me, like 2 weeks out for a competition, it's fucking hard, man. And yeah, it's so exhausting, but you know, I'm so happy. And when it's time to get a new machines inside of the gym, I don't care. So let's move this big boy inside and see you later for the review. Here we go with the review. I took like 3 weeks for testing the machine, do some workouts on it, training my chest, my rear delts, and finding the pros and cons and the best way to use this machine. So maybe if you have the same machine, you can find this video very helpful, and I can give you some tips and tricks too to find the best way to using it. So looking at the structure of the machine, you have a foot plate that is really helpful when you train chest to push yourself to the back pad and make you much stable as possible. It's a really good tool for this machine. Not many other machines have it, And as my friend Alessandro, the owner of Mind Paradise Gym, says, this for chest is the best one, is the best ever made, and has a really good heavy stock. It's really heavy. As you know, I had the Icarian PEC deck, and that's a heavy machine, but I used to do it the full stack with a gym pin with 20 kg more. Here, the full stack is very hard to do it. So, talking about the structure, you have 7 holes to adjust the range of motion for the chest. And when you train rear delts, the best way is to use the last hole, because this machine lacks a little bit on the lengthening position on your rear delts movement. So last hole for rear delts, for chest, you can adjust the range of motion for your personal mobility. So I used to do the 3rd hole just because I want a big stretch and I love to pass much time as possible in the stretch position. Other cool things, as I showed you, is the knee pad here that make you so much stable, but I honestly don't use it so much, because when I train rear delts, I used to take the seat to the 7 position that is really high, so my knees don't touch the knee pad. Moving on the handles, as you can see, the handles are swivel and they got 3 grip options. Most of people use the lower for the chest, but I will show you another variation for the chest that allow you to using more your upper back fibers, that is the higher position. That's really cool. For the rear delts, you can use the pronated grip here or the neutral one. A lot of people finding a better activation of rear delts using the neutral one, but here, as you can see, the neutral one make you to have less range of motion in your lengthening position. So I find the best way to use this for rear delts using the pronated one. For people that is taller than 180 centimeters, the arm here is a bit too short, so I don't really suggest to use or buy this machine for people that is taller than 180 centimeters. I'm 174 and this one for me is perfect. The cable here is really thick. With a thicker cable, you can feel so much more tension in your muscles, because it causes more friction, and more friction makes the machine harder, okay? A good thing when you see a selectorizer machine is to finding the driving system, if it is belt drive, cable drive or chain drive. If we want to compare them, we can say that the cable is the smoother one, and we can find 2 differences for cables: thicker cable like this one, and thinner cable like the free motion, for example, that makes the machine even smoother. So the more thick is the cable, much is harder and not smoother. And we go through the belt system that is harder and not smoother than the cable. So the tension is much different, is more ideal for certain muscle groups, like bigger muscle groups. I honestly prefer belt for legs, for chest, for back, for bigger muscle groups. Then we have the chain system that is even harder. As you can see, the old gen Nautilus pullover comes out with the chain. In my model, I changed the system from the double cable system to the chain, and the machine came much harder. Coming back to the PEC deck, has a cable system, and the tension here is a bit harder, and I really like it because I can feel it really inside my muscle. Swivel handles, cable driven. The stock is really heavy. We go up to 300 pounds that are 135 kgs, and we got the chance to add more weight with the additional 5 pounds here. We have a couple of them, so if we wanna do a progressive overload of stuff like this scientific stuff, we have the chance to do it. Let's start with rear delts. As I told you, I take the seat really high. At number 7 position, we got the chance to make it even higher to the position number 8. And I really like the position number 7 because As you can see, my hands are in line with my shoulders. So we starting to setting ourselves up. We push a little bit the handles forward us. Then we put down our shoulders and we try to touch the walls on our side, like this. You can use it also unilaterally, like this. Then, as I told you, you can use also the neutral grip, like this. You have less range of motion, but the feeling is really good. Then I saw many athletes like Ali, Edward from Dungeon Gym in Dubai that used to do this machine standing with the chest touching the back pad, and is a really good variation. So I show you. I know many guys say that it's not the best for real delts, but honestly, I prefer this one instead of my Icarian because it fits really well for me, for my height, and the stock is much heavier. The feeling is good. The tension is a little bit harder, so for real delts is a 80.5 out of 10. So really, really good one. Let's move to the chest. We adjust the seat a little bit lower. When I train chest, I don't like to have the seat so much higher. Then a really good thing to me is to put my ass as much behind as possible. So let's do our first set. Just up, and you can squeeze. Just up and squeeze. Another thing that you can do is to change the grip with the higher one. I know it looks really weird, but here you can feel more your upper chest and your upper pec fibers. Boom. This is a really good variation if you want to give your muscle, give your chest especially more different stimulus. For chest, I can definitely give to this one a 10 out of 10 because it's fantastic. The stack is really hit. You got two options for the grips. You have an adjustable range of motion. The back pad is solid. You got the full plate for pushing yourself to the back pad and make yourself much more stable. Honestly, if I want to adjust something, is the back pad, because in the Icarian you have a narrower back pad that allows you to open better your chest. Here, as you can see, is a bit larger, but it's fine like that. So I can still give to this machine a 10 out of 10 for chest and a 80.5 for the rear delts. So the review is done, the video is done. So hope you guys, you appreciate the content. Please, if you can, like, subscribe, support in your best way. Follow me on my social media, on Instagram. You can follow also the profile of my home gym, MuscleKing Performance Center. And thank you guys. See you in the next video. Hope I can buy something new and give you a new review. Or if you have some requests of a specific machine here of my home gym, I have tons of rare pieces. If you want a specific review, I can do it, so please leave a comment and support. See you guys.